Welcome to the Auta Hub. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exhilarating and breathtaking machines Mercedes-AMG has ever created, the new 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT, a car that redefines power, precision, and passion. A machine not just built to drive, but to dominate every road it touches. When you first look at the 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT, you know this is not just another luxury sports car. It's a bold statement of Mercedes' legacy. Reborn with cutting-edge technology, a more aggressive stance, and performance that sends shivers down your spine. It's the car that makes you fall in love with speed all over again. The moment you walk toward it, you feel its presence. The long bonnet, the muscular curves, and that low-slung silhouette. Everything screams performance. It looks like it's ready to launch even when it's standing still. Mercedes has redesigned the GT from the ground up, combining elegance with pure aggression. The front grille, that iconic Panamericana with vertical slats, dominates the face. The LED digital light headlamps are sharper, more futuristic, and give it a gaze that feels alive. From the side, the proportions are perfect. A true grand tourer with an elongated hood, short overhangs, and wide rear haunches that look like coiled muscles. The 2026 model has been engineered with a new lightweight, aluminum and composite structure, improving rigidity and reducing weight. You can feel that the AMG DNA is stronger than ever. And then there's the rear. My favorite view of the 26 AMG GT, the sleek LED taillights stretch wide, giving it that signature AMG glow, while the active rear spoiler rises like a predator ready to pounce. Four massive exhaust tips are positioned with symmetry, surrounded by an aggressive diffuser that doesn't just look good, it's built to generate serious downforce. Every inch of this car is aerodynamic art. When you open the frameless door and step inside, it's like entering a cockpit designed for a racing driver and a king at the same time. The cabin is wrapped in premium Napa leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber. The 2026 model features AMG's new performance steering wheel, thick, grippy, and loaded with drive mode selectors right at your fingertips. In front of you sits a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display with AMG-specific graphics, and at the center, a large 11.9-inch portrait-style touchscreen tilted slightly toward the driver. The system runs on Mercedes' latest MBUX interface, with voice control that reacts to natural language commands. Say, "Hey Mercedes," and it's ready to obey your every wish. From navigation to mood lighting. But this car isn't just about tech. It's about emotion. The seats hug you like they know you're about to experience something special. The start button glows red, teasing you to press it. And when you finally do, the beast awakens. Under the hood lies the heart of AMG, a handcrafted 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. It's an evolution of AMG's legendary motor, delivering around 577 horsepower in the GT63 model and over 600 horsepower in the GT63S variant. The response is instant, the sound thunderous. It roars with confidence like it's challenging the road itself. Mercedes has also introduced a 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system in this new generation, giving the car razor-sharp traction and agility. But if you're a purist, don't worry. It can still send most of that power to the rear wheels for those adrenaline-filled drifts. The AMG SpeedShift 9-speed dual-clutch transmission is lightning fast, delivering seamless shifts that keep you pinned to the seat. And when you hit the throttle, soar to 100 km/h happens in just 3.2 seconds. But it's not just about speed, it's how the car delivers it. The new chassis combines adaptive air suspension, active roll stabilization, and rear axle steering to make every corner feel effortless. It hugs the road like it's glued to it, turning fear into fascination. But the GT isn't only about track performance. It's also about grand touring comfort. The 2026 AMG GT has evolved into a true 2+2 coupe, meaning you get small rear seats that make it practical for everyday life. The ride comfort has improved drastically, making it smoother for long journeys without losing its racing soul. As you drive, the exhaust symphony changes depending on the mode you choose. From comfort to sport, sport plus, or race. Each mode transforms the character of the car completely. In comfort, it's refined and composed, purring quietly through city streets. In Sport Plus, it comes alive and the exhaust pops, the gear shifts sharpen, and the suspension tightens. In race mode, it becomes a full-blown monster. It feels like you're driving a jet on the road. Inside, the ambient lighting dances with your mood. The Burmester 3D surround sound system delivers concert-quality audio. But honestly, the best soundtrack is still that V8 rumble. The attention to detail in the cabin is unmatched. From the turbine-style air vents to the hand-stitched dashboard, every element is a reminder that this isn't just engineering. It's craftsmanship. The digital interface also features AMG Track Pace, a virtual race engineer that records data like lap times, G-forces, and performance metrics, helping drivers improve their skills on track. It's not just a car, it's your personal trainer in speed. Mercedes didn't just build a sports car. They built an experience, an AMG that you can take to the racetrack in the morning and drive to a luxury dinner at night. It's dual personality, wild and elegant, fierce and composed. Let's talk about the design evolution for a moment. The 2026 AMG GT now shares its platform with the new SL, but make no mistake, it's sharper, more athletic, and lower to the ground. The wheelbase is shorter for better agility, and the aerodynamics have been fine-tuned with active vents and underbody panels to keep it stable even at 300 km/h. Every vent, every curve serves a purpose. The cooling ducts in the front are real. They feed air to the engine and brakes. The sculpted hood vents help extract hot air efficiently. Even the door handles are flush, improving airflow. It's a masterclass in functional design. When you're behind the wheel, the world feels slower, plan, because the car feels alive. You can feel every vibration, every note of that V8, every shift as it connects you directly to the tarmac. It's mechanical poetry, raw, emotional, and yet precise. And while most cars today chase silence and autonomy, the 2026 AMG GT celebrates driving itself. It's a car that rewards your skill. It wants you to feel every heartbeat of the engine, every curve of the road. Mercedes also added the latest driver assistance systems, but unlike others, it doesn't intrude. It stands by, ready to protect you if you need it. Adaptive cruise, lane assist, and collision avoidance, all integrated seamlessly to support, not control. The attention to engineering detail is simply phenomenal. The suspension setup constantly adapts to your driving style, predicting movements in milliseconds. The torque vectoring system makes every corner feel natural, allowing power to flow exactly where it's needed. On the open highway, the AMG GT becomes a serene cruiser. The noise insulation is superb, the ride smooth, and the steering perfectly weighted. But the moment you switch to Sport Plus, it's like the car transforms beneath you. The exhaust opens, the revs jump, and the road becomes your playground. The 2026 AMG GT is proof that Mercedes-AMG still believes in building cars that ignite passion. In a world where many are going electric, AMG continues to refine its combustion masterpiece while preparing for the electrified future. And speaking of that future, insiders say an AMG GT hybrid is already on the horizon, promising even more power with electric boost technology. But for now, this pure V8 version remains the crown jewel of AMG performance. Driving it through mountain roads or along a coastal highway feels almost cinematic. The car dances between corners, every movement precise, every sound intoxicating. It's the kind of car that makes you forget everything else. It's just you, the machine, and the road ahead. Even at rest, people stop to stare. Its presence commands attention without even trying. And when you press the throttle again, it's like lightning wrapped in luxury. Mercedes has created not just another GT. They've created a masterpiece that connects to the soul of every car enthusiast. It's the return of raw emotion in an era of silence. The 2026 AMG GT is the kind of car that reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. It's beauty with purpose, luxury with power, and technology with emotion. From its first growl to the last turn, the AMG GT makes one thing clear. This isn't just a machine. It's a living, breathing expression of performance art. So if you ever get the chance to drive one, remember, you're not just driving a car. You're commanding decades of AMG passion, precision, and performance built into one unforgettable experience. And as the engine cools down, you realize something. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT isn't just a car you drive, it's a car you feel. Welcome to the Auta Hub. If you enjoyed this story about the all-new 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible automotive journeys. Because here, every drive tells a story.